Premier League talking points: Palmer's return to City, Super Saka, and back pain at Newcastle. Will Palmer show Manchester City what they are missing? One of the most surprising moves of last summer was Cole Palmer's decision to swap treble-winning Manchester City to Chelsea. Palmer scored for City in the opening Community Shield match of the season against Arsenal and again in the European Super Cup win over Sevilla. But that win over the Spanish side was his last appearance before moving to West London in search of regular first-team football. The 21-year-old attacking midfielder revealed in an interview with Sky Sports in January that a loan move was his preference, but Pep Guardiola told him, "You either stay or you get sold." Over 3 seasons at City, he participated in 41 matches, scoring 6 goals and providing 2 assists, playing a total of 1,482 minutes. But during 6 months at Stamford Bridge, Palmer played 28 times, scoring 12 goals and providing 9 assists in 2,178 minutes of playing time. One of those goals came against his old club in November when he scored a last-gasp equalizer from the penalty spot to give his team a point after a thrilling 4-4 draw at home. "I was surprised at how well things worked out here so quickly, but I always back myself to be successful," Palmer said Thursday. "I'm looking forward to returning to the Etihad. It will be strange, a strange feeling, but I'm looking forward to it and the team is looking forward to it." Will things get better for Phillips at West Ham? One midfielder who has been on loan from the Etihad Stadium is Calvin Phillips, although his debut at West Ham United did not go quite to plan. In his first match for the Hammers, Phillips passed the ball straight to Dominic Solanke, who put Bournemouth ahead within 3 minutes, with the match ending in a 1-1 draw. He made the bench for the following match at Manchester United, appearing as a substitute in the second half only to lose the ball in the middle of the pitch, which led to the home team's final goal in a 3-0 defeat. Phillips was brought on at halftime last week when his side were 4-0 down to Arsenal at the London Stadium, but the Gunners scored twice more and Phillips was shown a yellow card to cap a miserable afternoon for everyone in the purple and blue. "Kelvin has some work to do," manager David Moyes said before the 6-0 crushing loss. "He'll get through it. He needs time, and to give him that opportunity to do that, I hope we can give him that opportunity." It will be interesting to see if Moyes gives the 28-year-old England international that opportunity when West Ham travel to Nottingham Forest on Saturday. Is Saka headed for his best season ever? While Phillips continued his season to forget, Arsenal winger Bukayo Saka maintained his impressive season, which looks to be his best yet. Saka bagged a brace at West Ham, taking his Premier League tally to 10, and provided 7 assists, meaning only Mohamed Salah, 22, Erling Haaland and Ollie Watkins, both 21, plus Son Heung-min, 18, are. Who created more goals? Contributions this season. The 22-year-old England international is on track to surpass last season's total of 14 league goals, and is just 2 away from his best of 15 goals across competitions, which was also achieved in 2022-23. Arsenal next face struggling Burnley at Turf Moor, who have already conceded 50 goals this season, so Saka will fancy his chances of scoring another brace on Saturday. Technical director Mikel Arteta said, "When you talk about consistency at his age, what he has done in the last 2 or 3 seasons is amazing." Will Newcastle's back problems ease? Underlying Newcastle United's 4th-placed finish last season was a strong backline. Eddie Howe's side lost just 5 games, conceding 33 goals, the same defensive stats as defending champions Manchester City. But after just 24 games of the current season, they sit 7th in the table, having already lost 10 games, scoring 39 goals along the way, including 6 in their last 2 games against relegation candidates Luton Town and Nottingham Forest, with Bournemouth next on Saturday. Goalkeeper Nick Pope is currently sidelined with a dislocated shoulder, while midfielder Sven Botman has only played 12 league games due to injury. Usually reliable right-back Kieran Trippier suffered a series of blunders in December, while at the other end, Dan Burns' lack of pace down the left flank is now being targeted by clubs. Despite their struggles, Trippier insists European football remains their goal next season. "Never say never, but it will be difficult," he said after the 3-2 win over Forest. It's been mixed emotions for us this season. It's about finishing strong. Should England pick Toney for the Euros? Brentford's Ivan Toney has made a strong return to the scoresheet since returning from an 8-month ban. The striker has scored 3 goals in 4 games for the London club, scoring again in a 2-0 win over Wolves last weekend. Bees boss Thomas Frank, who admitted he expects the 27-year-old to leave in the summer, believes England boss Gareth Southgate should name the striker in his Euro 2024 squad. Toney has made just 1 international appearance, coming on as an 81st-minute substitute for Harry Kane during England's Euro 2024 qualifying win over Ukraine at Wembley Stadium. "I know what Ivan can bring and I think he is something different that England doesn't have," said Frank, whose side hosts league leaders Liverpool on Saturday. He was always committed to the team, the club and his teammates. Who knows what will happen in the summer? What Ivan is good at is being in the moment, right now, here, ready. That's what he focuses on. Evan Toney does what Evan Toney does.